Okay, Vince, can you please answer what is the future of well-being?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so in my opinion, the future of well-being is, for me, a model of sustainability that, because well-being is about body, mind, and soul. So for me, well-being needs to encompass all that. So our spirit, of course, needs to be really in alignment with everything else that we're doing. And in my opinion, the way the world is run right now is really set up more for a commercial exploitation of humans to support the machine, you know? And I feel that humans have lost a lot of their humanity by being stuck in a debt perpetuated monetary system that is really, in my opinion, decimating the spirits of humanity. So about 10 years ago, for me, it came in when I kind of went through an awakening, and I decided that how things were happening in the world wasn't working for me, and I wanted to find a solution. And so I started to look at all the reasons why the world was the way it was. And I didn't find that entirely fulfilling, but it helped for sure. It was like step one in recovery of pinpointing the problem. But and I was noticing that a lot of people were sitting in the problem. They thought, here's the problem, and it's my thing in the world to proclaim how the people who are running the world are bad news and all that. But that to me was really fear vibration sort of place that I was at, and it didn't really speak to any solution. And then one day, it was my mom, God bless her, she said to me, she said, Vince, what would love have you do? And I don't know why, I know she's asked me that question before, but this time it just really sunk home for me. And I remember on my next Google search, I typed in solution, and what came up was earthships. And I became very obsessed with building eco homes that are called earthships that give more back to the land than we take from it. And I was all gearing up with a company to build these earthships and make a sustainable life for everyone. And yet, it still didn't speak to a model of sustainability. Then I began to research eco-villages, and I became fascinated with these people's idea and their vision for a new earth where they can do their part in a small space to live sustainably and give more back to the land and eat off the land and have their feet grounded in the earth and digging in the earth and living in community and conscious community, where the spirits of the people that live in these places are just abundant, and they live in this abundant place in their heart, and they give from their abundance to their neighbors, and they're always helping each other. Whereas in these cities, we get blocked into our little apartments or our little houses, whatever it is that we can afford, stuck in a debt trap, paying, and for what? You know, just to possibly go bankrupt or something like that because we gave too many Christmas presents at Christmas or something to that effect. It just, that old way, I don't see it working for much longer. And I feel that if we're to really make a difference on this planet, that we need to look after our well-being of our spirits, our well-being of our bodies, our exercising ourselves, exercising our mind and keeping it in our highest good and highest alignment to our highest purpose with ourselves. And what I found is that I had to search a long time to find out what is my highest purpose. And some days I wonder which pieces of the new things that I'm attracting into my life do I pick from that are the most highest alignment with myself. So, you know, for me, working with a partner to create a beautiful new offering called Transformative Arts. We're doing a wonderful new love medicine web domain where we share all our spiritual practices. We have educational downloads. Certainly love working with people on one-on-ones, but I really love to work with people in group settings. And And so workshops around empowering languaging, workshops around sustainability, workshops around permaculture, workshops around building eco homes, the whole piece. And so we've developed a place, a vision, and it came in really, really strong for a place called the Ascended Dragon Healing Sanctuary, which is where we carry the message of sustainability and this sustainable model to the world by showing them that we can live in harmony with nature, we can live in harmony in community, up to about 400 people per community, and we can do it in the land, on the land, and then we become earth creatures like we're meant to be, and so that's my focus and what my offerings are for the future, and we're working on this being a global operation, so satellite sanctuaries in beautiful locations all around the world. So we have plans around doing something in Campbell River, another one in Courtenay, even looking at a place called Fanny Bay on Vancouver Island, another one in Tofino. And then after that we moved to Tulum, Mexico, where we got a really beautiful project underneath one of the pyramids there in Tulum. And then Ubud Valley, Indonesia, Costa Rica, Hawaii, and then once the model is created in the first one, then it's just duplicatable after that, and it works really quite simply. So yeah, that's kind of where my heart's at with the future of well-being, and it's really about walking in beauty in my life, and that means walking in harmony with myself, in harmony with the land, in harmony with my fellow people, in harmony with my partner, and leading a good example for my children, my grandkids, because my ultimate goal is to leave this place as a thriving planet for my grandchildren to inherit. And I feel that guys like Richard Branson got it nailed down pretty good. He says that this world has 20 years left. Life as we know it has 20 years left on this planet before serious change absolutely has to happen, and that's like what he figures is the point of no return is about 2 decades. So I like what he says. He'll only get in business with other philanthro-capitalists because he wants to see this world being helped, and I'm in the same boat. So it's visionary, and it's a big dream, and I feel that when we all carve out just a little bit of our thought processes and start committing a little bit in little ways, to the betterment of humanity, small incremental steps, then we can do that. So that's my big goal, is to live in perfect harmony with the land, to create biodiesel from algae, to grow hemp farms, to create hemp textiles here in Canada without having to ship our hemp over to the Orient and bring it all the way back, and the list goes on and on and on. So that's what we're into. We're looking for more subscribers. We need up to 75 subscribers to go after this one tract of land and apply for all this to happen. So we're about halfway there with subscribers. We need some more, and things are coming along really nicely. So that's my concept for the future of well-being for humanity. I know that my brain can oftentimes, when struggle happens, it'll look for the most negative thing. Oh my God, that won't work because, And so for me, I need to retrain my brain thinking patterns to say, what is the highest good of all, or what would love have me do? Those are my 2 guiding principles in my life now. It's kind of simplified things for me, and it seems to be leading me to all the right people in all the right places, of healers for the land, healers for the soul. I just love some of the beautiful people in this community of Vancouver that I'm living in, and a lot of people that are like-minded here. So I guess that's all I got for today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.